Hey there, have you ever considered that you have been resilient in the wrong things and it has kept you stuck, stagnant, broke, or broken? If you want to find out more, stay tuned and check out this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to video 4 in this series of the 5 dangers and pitfalls of smart and brilliant people who've been keeping you stuck, stagnant, broken. And we've covered a lot of things, so go back and check out those videos. But let's jump into today's lesson or today's topic about being resilient. And I know, again, with these terms, like they're supposed to be good things for us, and they can be, but they can also be dangers and pitfalls. So we're talking about being resilient. Some people know it as the bounce back muscle. I talk about that in my book as well, Embracing Grit for Greatness. I talk about all of these topics, but this is just another additional level to what I discuss in the book. So another definition of being resilient is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness. It also means the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly. So similar to mental endurance, but when you have a setback or things happen, you don't wallow in it. You come back. It is your attitude about it. When you come back, it is in a different place and you're on go. So all of those are great. But what if you've been resilient about the wrong things and resisting the right things? So when you have something that you are determined to do, no matter if the people tell you no, you're like, I am going to do it. If it's going to that next level in your career, if it's going to get a new degree, if it's going to hit an income goal, if it's starting a new business or going to another level in your business, you're like, I am going to do it no matter what comes my way. Everything can fall apart, but in your mind, you're like, I'm going to go do it. And that is great. However, what if you're supposed to be going in another direction that you've been resistant about because you're so resilient and ambitious in this direction? I want to share this story with you to help you understand how being resilient and overly resilient in the wrong ambition or in the having the wrong goal, being resilient about that can keep you stuck and stagnant and in a place of being brokenness, whether that's broke financially, emotionally, spiritually. Insert your insert your thing. So I was a college professor for about 5 years, and I got my doctoral degree because I wanted to tell people what to do who were telling me what to do, and I wanted to have letters behind my name that nobody had in this area that nobody had. It was very egotistical. I am not one of the people who were like, I've always wanted to get my doctorate degree because I want to do this and the other. Nope. It was straight ego driven. But God had a plan. It worked out. But while I was getting my doctorate degree, I didn't want to be a college professor. I wanted to stay with consulting. I wanted to open up a consulting firm or practice. I wanted to, just do different things. I didn't quite know, but I knew that being a college professor wasn't one, because I thought I was a glorified classroom teacher, and I had already had my experience in K-12 and at the district level, and I wasn't interested in going back. Well, things didn't go so great. Things didn't pop off for my consulting business at first when I first graduated. And I didn't have a job as a college professor when I graduated, even though I was applying, like subconscious, like I don't want to do this, but I need to do something. But I didn't graduate with any job. So I didn't have anything for about almost a year after my graduation. So then I went to the school district at a different level, and I was like, I hate it here. So I was like, all right, let me go be a college professor. Now, I do believe that God ordained me to go be a college professor. I do believe that because all things work. I was there for, I said 5 years, but I, looking back, believe that my assignment was only supposed to be there for 2 years. And there was a lot of things that happened in that 2-year period where I can see that I was purposely placed at that university for that particular time. And then it was time to transition. Now, things had started happening in my consulting business. I was getting contracts and there was some momentum, but Vernita was like, oh, well, since I'm here, I might as well go for tenure and get my tenure, which is going to a different level, being a professor. And then I was like, well, see if I can push to become a full professor in 8 years. So my ambition started to kick in, and it was so many things that happened. I won't get into them. They're somewhere on my channel. You can go watch a video, probably something with the ivory tower, or my story is somewhere in there. Go look at the playlist, and I go into detail about all of that. But there were things where there were clear signs like, hey, duh, red flags. Like literally, God was like, exit, leave, go, get out. But I was like, no, I have a goal and I want to be a tenured professor. I was on a tenure track. So it was a thing that you had to do. And I'm like, I'm going to get this thing. And every year I had to do something to show that I am going to get this thing. So they would knock me down, tell me this, that I had nose, doors slammed in my face, all kind of things. But I was like, I'm determined. I'm going to do it.